Okay, so we're going to make M&M ice cream after that vile flavor you just had. M&M ice cream. We'll take 5 quarts of mix, but of course we'll remember to close the gate, won't we? So 5 quarts of mix. This is in the book also. This is a recipe that you can duplicate with Snickers, Milky Way, Nestle Crunch. You can do it with any of them. Same exact formula. I was reading in an ice cream book last night, preparing for my class tomorrow, a pretty respected guy in the industry, and I was reading his formula, a recipe for Snickers ice cream. And it's vanilla ice cream, and then on the extrusion, take crumbled Snickers pieces and feed them in. It just doesn't make it. Vanilla, how much vanilla? 5 ounces. What I found when I first made this was, what I did is I took the M&Ms and froze them, and I did this last night because I don't like his blender. I took the M&Ms frozen last night, and I put them in a Superior machine, and I let it go till it became powder. Can you see that? It's powder. And that's the only way you're going to get the flavor of the ice cream to be the flavor of this. It's got to meld. If you simply put crushed M&Ms into your mix, you're getting vanilla ice cream with M&M pieces in it. But when you taste this, you'll understand. You have? In a blender? Who asked that? Should I tell him or not?
You said you were told
No? Okay. No, sorry, I can't tell you.
you would.
I did?
You did.
Buy his book.
What do we have Steve, do we have a spoon or something to put
For
this
what?
in? To put the M&M powder into the machine. Of course, in my store, I have all the utensils that I need to do this.
Let's
Like
shake
a
it into
plastic spoon or a metal
Oh
spoon.
man,
or
you got a
something.
problem there, don't you? Use a scoop.
I'll tell you, the conditions I have to work under.
I tell you, it's awful. You know
I
what's
tried
even,
a Vitamix. No
you know what's
good.
even worse? While you were doing all this, my guys stripped your car.
A Vitamix, no good. I paid $500 for a Vitamix, and if anybody wants to buy it, I'll give them a great deal on it. I'll sell it to you for half price. What?
No, you don't use Robert's poop, okay.
Robert's poop.
No, Robert's poop.
RoboCoo.
Oh yeah, but he doesn't have anything. He
But
told
do
me.
you use one of those?
I use stainless steel spoons.
Oh,
Industry standard.
I'm talking about the blend,
Oh, you're trying to get it out of me, aren't you?
It's TERASHE.
Okay, normally this would go in about 2 seconds, but I'm stuck using this archaic stuff here. And there's 2 pounds of M&Ms. They come in 4-pound bags. So when I make a regular full batch, I just take a 4-pound bag, put it in the secret device.
Squeeze, you'd be able to. Oh, isn't it? Didn't someone think that up for doing variegating ice cream, Jeff?
Okay, so as I said, the thing that I felt was missing, because you're grinding up the M&Ms to powder, was a little more significant amount of chocolate. So I add chips, mini chips to it. And when you taste it, you won't even know there's mini chips, but it adds that chocolatey flavor. You know how much, by the way? About that much. I use a full thing for a full batch, so I figured a half would be fine. But it's all up to you. You like less chocolate? Add less chocolate.
Chef, do you go by volume or do you go by weight?
Good question. Some go by volume, some go by weight, and some go by liquid measure. For instance, mix goes by what? Liquid measure. Quarts, gallons, things like that. Sugar goes by weight, pounds, ounces. M&Ms go by weight. What else is there? Some things are confusing, though. Some things I have to, well, what do they mean? You know, because you don't know. Okay, we ready? Ready? Have any of you ever touched a machine like this? No? Is it at all intimidating to you? Because it shouldn't be after today. It's real simple. Right? You found it real simple when you got yours? Yeah, it is what it is. It's, you know. Okay, we are rocking and rolling, ready to go. Of course, we're out of containers now. So we'll put it in this. I have a feeling like the teacher's watching the advanced student up here getting his legs.
The 3/4 machine. That's our baby.
Okay, so I said you can do this with other candy bars. I've done it with Snickers and I've done it with Milky Way. And what I do is I take the bars and I freeze them. And then when they come out of the freezer,
Makes you incredibly
I simply put them in
labor-intensive
this
at
magic
$16 an
machine
hour.
and it makes dust out of them. Magic machine? No. Cuisinart? No. It's not strong enough. No. We know what it is.
Too small.
You watch the video, you know what
Yeah,
it
you
is.
need the 6-quart.
I have
Maybe
5
too
of them in my
labor-intensive.
store, and they're just the best. It's a Ninja. Ninja. And the reason that Ninja is different from every other blender in the world, every other blender, even the Vitamix, has the blade on the bottom that spins. The Ninja has 3 sets of big blades that come out of the middle stalk, and they spin incredibly fast. So, for instance, if you put your finger in it, it'll go like that. Even frozen Milky Way bars, you put them in there, powder. Frozen Snickers bars. And you can make a killer Snickers ice cream. Hello? So the first person to raise their hand gets $100.
Are you saying something?
No, wouldn't you agree, though?
I didn't even hear you.
Oh, and why is that?
I was having an intelligent conversation.
Right. So anyway, you could take Milky Way. Milky Way is a great bar. It's got that caramel and then the brown stuff and then the milk chocolate. So anytime you want to make an ice cream that is truly the flavor of that product, instead of, you know, the frozen yogurt places, you go get yogurt from the wall and then you put the pieces on top. That's nothing. That's nothing. When you taste this, you'll understand what and every night we get people every night, and they say, when they look at the M&M up there, they say, is that vanilla or chocolate? And I say, no. And they say to the Snickers, is that vanilla or chocolate? And I say, no. I make our Bailey's Irish cream ice cream, and they say, is that vanilla or chocolate? I say, no. It is the flavor of what you see, and they don't get it till they taste it. Like you guys, you don't get it. It has to be vanilla or chocolate, but it's not. It is what the flavor is. You haven't taken any notes. You got a big thing going on here, right? Oh, he's your note taker? Nice. He's your scribe. Very nice. Did you get that? Good. Ah, yes, sir.
Another thing I just want to add, the reason why we didn't present this, in my view, is that the other kind of rubber foods or food processors, they actually start to melt down everything. Like,
Because the same food is being, it doesn't rotate
it
it.
gets clumped up and it's very hard to get out.
When I first opened up, I bought a Cuisinart, and then I made a barter trade for a customer for a KitchenAid Mixmaster, you know, the big silver bowl thing. And this was the green one. This was the commercial one. And I traded her a lot of product for that, and also the Cuisinart. And I just brought them home. I brought them back to my wife, and I said, these are taking up room. I haven't used them in 4 years because of Ninja. The first Ninjas And they've always had that triple blade thing. The first ones worked by, when you put the top on and press the top, it activated, no speeds or anything. Now they're getting fancy. Now they have power and then 3 or 4 speeds to them. But recently I was at a flea market and a guy had them stacked up in the boxes. And I bought 5 of them for $40 each, which is not, I mean, it's not great, but it's pretty good. How much are they new? About $100?
A little over $100 there.
Greatest machine ever. If it breaks, throw it away, buy another one. Yep. They are great. They changed my whole business because now you can make, just like these machines, you can put anything into the machines and it'll blend. The Ninja, you can take any product and it'll pulverize. And that's how you get ice cream that tastes like the product. Go ahead. I can see it. It's boiling up.
So anytime you want to put particulates in, you have to put it in.
What did you call them?
Particulates,
Particulates.
yeah.
What do you do?
Anytime you want to put
Particulates.
anything that has a size, like a chocolate chunk or walnuts, etc., you have to put it in after it's extruded. If you want it to stay.
You don't want it to stay. The goal is to have your ice cream that flavor.
Yes, but then you also might want to add some other things.
Yeah, I'm a purist. If my ice cream tastes the way I want, I'm good. I don't need pieces floating around. Now, I do make malted milk ball ice cream, which is killer ice cream. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? And I buy them. I go online, a company called Bayside Candy. Scribe. Bayside Candy. I buy the malted milk balls. I guess they're 10-pound bags. They're significant. And as soon as I get them, I throw in the freezer. And then when I make malted milk ball ice cream, I don't know if it's in the book or not, I use 20 cups of malted milk balls. Now there's something about weight and volume. This is volume. I don't know how much it weighs. I guess I should do it sometime. But I use 20 cups of malted milk balls. And I throw them in the Ninja, and I get powder, and whoa, I mean, it's killer ice cream. And I add a little malted milk powder too, just to kick it in. You don't have to, but I do. And the reason it's great is because the malted milk balls are coated with chocolate. So if you buy decent malted milk balls, you get decent chocolate. And then when you pulverize them, you get, bless you, you get a chocolate malted milk thing. It's really good. M&M ice cream. Ha! What a great idea. What?
The sugar you never add because it'll actually grind in there and then it dissolve. So that's why you pulverize the Snickers rather than throw the whole bar in there.
Well, you can't throw the whole bar in frozen or thawed.
Even if it wasn't frozen.
No, you can't do it. It's too much mass.
You want to use this?
It's not particulates.
You'll understand once you taste
You want me to put it in here?
it. You'll understand why.
Wow, that's really...
That's okay. You can
Taste it.
Let's not give it to them.
This is really good.
Oh, I'm sorry, you can't eat this.
Those two guys went through the class a couple of months ago, and they are, anything I know, they know.
Fabulous.
And what?
Fabulous.
Yeah, that's good. And they're going to have a real successful business. They're going to open this spring in Boynton Beach, called Boardwalk Ice Cream. How's that for a 100 million plug right there? Boardwalk Ice Cream in Boynton Beach. I highly recommend you go. These guys they got it here. Not that you guys don't, of course.
We've only got to pay the glass more.
Okay, M&M ice cream. A lot of particulates in this one. That's something, isn't it?
Yeah.
You turn up the speed on
Yes, he did.
To push it out the rest of the way.
Oh, baby. Okay.
Don't eat too much. Watch your diet. Don't ruin your dinner.
Steve gets the leftovers.
I do. It is. That's why it's there. I can just turn it up.
Okay, should we try this or? Now this is probably the first time you're going to taste M&M ice cream rather than vanilla ice cream with M&Ms in it.
Go ahead.
Oh, I just invited him.
Or as we say on Long Island, go ahead.
Sammy, come here, girl.